Hey guys, welcome back to Moon Water Door. Today we're going to look at what obstacles are you facing right now and what does the universe want you to learn from those obstacles. And today's reading will be a rather short reading, so still I'm hoping it will be insightful for your current situation. So please choose any crystal or any deck that you resonate with, and I'll see you in your pile. Hey guys, if you chose pile 1, Angel Oracle Quartz, this is your pile, and we're gonna shuffle twice first for the tarot. Today we're gonna look at 5 perspective questions, which is your current obstacles, your lessons from the obstacles, which the universe want you to learn, want you to know, and the third is where are you currently stuck at, this is the first. Okay. Where was I? The fourth question is, how can you integrate from this and move forward? Okay, lastly, we're going to look at what does the universe want you to always remember. Okay, so let's get started. What is your current obstacles, pile 1? What is your current obstacles? We're gonna get maybe 1 or 2 cards. Okay. Strength in reverse and 4 of Swords in reverse. And you need this energy, pile 1. That is Aquarian energy, Aquarius. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm just gonna do my thing. And the oracle is Cauldron number 10. Bewitching, yes it be. Blink and you shall see a bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. So that is your obstacle. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how can I lay out the... because this card is so big. Okay, so your current obstacles. And what I'm seeing is you are currently feeling like you kind of don't trust yourself. And there is a restless mind going on here. But something is brewing. And number 10 shows me that you are at the final stage of something really big. But things started to get to a point where you feel like you're in this endless whirlpool and you're getting sucked by the current of your situation, of your mind, of the water energy that's inside you. You are all over the place. That is what I'm seeing. And yeah, your obstacles mainly is you don't trust yourself. You don't trust yourself to get yourself where you want to go. And this angel quartz is here to tell you to love yourself, because this is the ultimate unconditional love energy. And I love it because it's so shiny and it's kind of like a radiant thingy going on here. So yeah, but still, things are still partly colorful, because what I'm seeing here, there's still a small part in your life that you feel grateful for, and you feel like you have to turn a new page, but this new page is again leads you back to doubting yourself. Okay, and let's see what does the universe want you to learn from this lesson, from your current energy, your so-called level. Like when you're gaming, you have to go through every level, right? Something's brewing here. You're like, yeah, you're putting something into the soup, and you're cooking something. Part one. What does the universe want you to learn? Okay. Page of Cups. The universe wants you to play. Part one. Because I'm seeing that you have this very naive, not in a bad way, very childlike, and almost in a sun, the tarot card, the sun, number 19, a Leo energy I'm seeing. And you're very good at all sorts of light-hearted, creative, playful energy. And I'm seeing you're almost like a Gemini, because Gemini is they can handle everything, and even when the tide is going crazy here, you're still out here like, that's not a big deal. And you're wearing pink and a blue color, which is the new earth color, and it's also reflecting back to your angel quartz, which is the very thing that is required now for the new earth. So this is essentially a play energy, to get rid of all your overthinking and back into what you love doing the most, which is play. And play doesn't mean like going party or doing drugs or everything. You can do whatever you want, but it's essentially do the things that you love to do, and don't be thinking like, but where is this gonna take me? What can I gain from doing this? You don't have to think past this moment that you are at. The universe want you to be present and be like this. Be like this very fresh, childlike energy, right? So, but let's see, where are you stuck right now in this lesson, in this obstacles? Where are you stuck right now, part one? Okay, it's again water energy. So you're stuck at not playing and not honoring yourself enough to be in an authentic place, to rip off your mask. You're still thinking like, can I do this? Can I do that? Where will this lead me, and what would it cost me, or what will other people think of me? Something like that. So your cup is actually upside down here. So all your emotional, your water, your senses, your feelings are, like I said earlier, all over the place. But the lesson here is for you to put all the, well, not wasted, but poured, overflowing water back to your cauldron, because you're a witch, and no matter you're a female, a male, a neutral being, a plural being, whatever you are the witch, and you embody the witch energy. So make sure you pull all the water back into a cauldron and turn it into a potion. So that's what they're doing here. They're making potion, and there are getting their power back. There's a dusty kitten here. It's very cute. So the witch is holding a blue indigo scarf. I don't know what that is. But yeah, you're at the final stage. That's what I'm saying. And you are the wheel of your destiny, wheel of fortune, because we have 10 here. It's about to start moving. So in order to make the potion, you have to, I believe it's counterclockwise, right? You have to stir it until it started moving. So that's what you have to do now. You have to stir something up. And let's move on to how can you integrate this energy and move forward. Part 1. We have 2 cards. And let's pull 1. And more oracle. How can you integrate this in your life and move forward with this? I think it's this one. Okay. Here you have a community at the back of the deck. You're a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Okay, you are the pathfinder. Pile 1. You maybe identify yourself as a star seed, as a very homesick person, because you are always trying to figure out what your path is, but you feel like you have to search very hard to find a place on earth, find a place for you on earth. So release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. So while you're thinking you're lost on your way, you're actually helping yourself and helping others find their way. Part 1. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. Okay, so the true essence of your soul is very light. Like it's not bounded by any celestial. Okay, things on earth. Let's put it this way. But from time to time, you feel like there are so many burdens on you, but those are not yours, and you try finding a way to let those go by playing. by creating what you love, by hanging out with your family or loving friends. Yeah, and we're having talk about this is how you integrate. And I'm having numbness in my feet. Jeez. This is how you integrate and move forward. So you have to let yourself off this hook. You have been changing your perspective long enough, and you have the sense of being passively bounded by something, or being unwillingly holding in a waiting space. And although you have this much of a momentum, and you want to rush things to where you want to go, but you actually don't know where you want to go, and that is where you have this doubting voice inside of you, right? So the tension here is, it's giving me a prisoner vibe. It's like you want to go, but you're forced to be on this tree, and you want to let yourself off of this tree, and you're giving yourself a, what is this called? Like your head is gonna explode, but you don't know where you want to go, so you keep staying there. That is why I'm seeing. And your horse is here, like your moving energy is here, like staring at you and like, dude, where are we heading? And you're like, dude, I have no idea. But this is where you integrate. You let yourself get off that tree, and just give yourself time, part one, because the Pisces energy, the Neptune, it's really a hard thing to deal with. And this wolf here is here to tell you that you're it's not by coincidence that you are always seeking, because you are a pathfinder, and whatever path you went, you have another path ahead waiting for you. So let's see, what does the universe want you to always remember, despite all these obstacles in your life, and what, despite the voices in your head telling you all sorts of stuff, what does the universe want you to always remember? Okay. Death. Sorry. Okay, death. What does the universe want you to always remember? Let's put it here. At the back of the deck is Two of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. No, High Priestess. Oh. Your overall biggest challenge is to stay balanced, because you always this is part of your growing pain, is when you think you got it, you quickly fall off the track. In your mind, you quickly fall off the track, but to be frank, you are doing well, and that is energy showing here that the cards don't lie. And the universe wants you to always remember that something's gotta give. So you have quietly asked, whether you know it or not, you have quietly asked the universe to help you, to relinquish, to discard all the things that you wish that no longer in your life. So remember, the endings are here to help you. They are always here to help you to know more about your power. Because there's a Hierophant here. So when another ending is present, you gain another secret lesson, because you are the pathfinder. You're also the secret way shower, the way shower of secret things. So you're both teacher and the student. Okay, final message. What does the universe want you to always remember? Pile 1, we're gonna close out here. I hope this makes sense for you. If not, you can always choose other piles. And if you like this, if you resonate with this, I hope you can click away to subscribe or comment. I always welcome everyone comment here, as long as it's not naming names, shouting or something. Comment, like, subscribes, and that's not mandatory, but if you do that, I'll be very happy. So okay, let's see. Final card. I see 18 right now. Double moon energy. Maybe you're ruled by the moon. Alright, universe. I see 222 now. Final message. Maybe this is it. Okay, wise decision. Always remember, you're always expanding your consciousness. You're always one with the universe, Pile 1, and wise decision. Trust yourself that you're making the best, the most proper decision at the moment, because you won't know, and you don't know actually any answer. That is ultimately the truth. But you have to remember, just keep releasing all the things that you don't want in your life. That is the best decision that you can make for yourself. So wise, what is it called? Wise eyes here, not eyes. Okay, you get what I mean. Sight. You are wiser than you think. So look deeper, Pile 1. And that is what I have for you. I hope you have the best day, and I'll see you next time. Hey, Pile 2, if you chose this yellow citrine, this is your pile. And today we're going to look at 5 aspects, which is your current obstacles and the lessons from your obstacle, and where you're feeling most stuck right now. And we're going to look at how to integrate and how you move forward. And lastly, we're going to look at what does the universe want you to always remember. And on the last pile, I did the shuffle while I was filming, but I'm thinking that we can jump right into it because I already do the pre-shuffle. So, pile 2. Okay, I feel the need to take a deep breath. Maybe you're feeling nervous right now, but we are all feeling edgy and jumpy. I don't know why, because there seems to be a huge energy integration happening to everybody. Okay, I haven't asked the question. Pile 2, what's your current obstacle or obstacles? Let's see 2 cards and the oracle card here. Current obstacle, 4 of Pentacles. You're holding on tight to something. Your finance, your emotional state, you're feeling defensive of your property, of yourself, of your emotional health. There's a huge pentacle on your head, on the top of your head. That must be very heavy. Okay, can I give it another card? Can I get another card, please? Ouch. Oh, this wants to come out. Let's take a deep breath. Pile 2. 4 of Pentacles and the Devil. Okay, let's see your oracle card here. Spider. Spider. Number 37, which is the same as pile 1. They have number 10. You have number 10 because, yeah, 3 and 7. You're making something happen, but you wouldn't let something go. It still has this obsessive thinking going on within your energetic field right now. You're making something happen, which is, I don't know why. I don't know what. I'm feeling extra nervous in your pile. What a wild web we weave, dear child. A delicious mystery untamed. This card is talking about, if I'm not wrong, it's talking about manifestation and how you manage to get all the things stay into your web and at the same time weaving them into a bigger destiny of yours. Maybe you've seen a lot of spiders in your household or when you're outside. Spider is definitely a significant sign here for you to show you that you're holding on too tight, and maybe you're still in this survival mode, survival state to you. You couldn't persuade yourself, you couldn't tell yourself, you wouldn't believe that you're already safe and you're already manifest something that you deeply desired yeah. So that is your current obstacle, is that you are putting way too much pressure on yourself, and maybe it's about a person that you're overly obsessive with about. Can you hear that my tummy is rumbling? Yeah, maybe it's about a person. Maybe it's about a job that you really want. Whatever it is, a person or a job, money. You are being asked to not do that. That is a terrible suggestion. Okay, let's move on. What does the universe want you to learn? Okay, I guessing that's what we're gonna take. What's the lessons here? 3 of Swords and the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, I'm trying to focus. Justice. Huh. Something in your marriage, in your love life, in your school life, there's some things that's happening that you can't, you won't accept it. So you, my tummy. So you, you're like, you're over here and you're being like, thinking your way out, thinking day and night to overturn this, even though you know currently you don't have the answer, but you can't help yourself into overly obsessed with this heartbreak or this injustice. Yeah. Or maybe someone cheated on you. Does not hope that happens, but if it does happen, I'm sorry, and yeah, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. And let's see how, but the lessons here is to break out of this loop and to find your way back into this rebellion self, and to see through the heartbreak that is here for you to grow. Pile 2, where are you currently stuck? Where are you currently stuck? Pile 2. Let's see, 1 card, 2. Okay, you got all 2 cards. That's Strength and 9 of Wands in reverse. That does not seem like, okay, maybe that's what you lack, is this card talks about let go of your all of your wants, even though you've come so far, even though you stick out to the end and you feel like I'm tired as hell and I have to put all my strength into taming this beast inside me, but what's the use? What's the ultimate goal for me? What's the ultimate gain for me? But that is where you need to turn yourself around, because I'm seeing you really come a long way, and you don't want to let the ones down. You're like, if I let go, what's the point of it all? But the truth is, maybe you just can't see it now, and you don't have to have the answers. But that is just a very annoying thing to hear, I know. But I want to ask, what are these two cards trying to tell us with all the fire energy that shows that you lack motivation or healthy momentum? You lack your agency, your sovereign of yourself. You don't feel like you have control over anything. That is where you want to step in and like, everything is mine. I have to grab all the things. I have to be like very intense, and I have to make sure all the things happen because nobody else get me, and I have to do this all alone. But no, pile 2. Even though you have so many legs, how many legs does a spider have? 8, I think. Yeah, 8. And 8 is a number of infinite lessons. Is what you learn over and over again, time to time. It's your ultimate lesson, let's put it this way. And okay, let's move on and see how should you integrate and move forward. How should you integrate and move forward, pile 2, with this yellow citrine's help? Okay, moon. You've been dreaming a lot, like a lot, a bunch of dreams, and they're here to help you. Maybe they don't seem to make sense for you right now, and maybe there are a lot of dialogues, interaction with people you love, people you loved in the past. And those are the dialogues that you you have with your subconsciousness. So things are revealing themselves at this moment. And they are revealing themselves to let you know that what are the things you need to get over with? What are the things you already had a breakthrough, and you don't need to learn them again. Okay. They're howling because the very primal instincts of yourself is trying to dig its way out of your subconsciousness. So pay attention to your dreams lately. Everybody's having crazy dreams, especially you, in those of you in pile 2. And you can do all sorts of clearing, cleansing, releasing in the full moon cycle, to go out and connect with the moon itself, and to take a real nice bath. And when you are splashing yourself with water, you can think of it as a ritual as well. You can have this intention to cleanse all the old energy, all the unwanted energy out of you by watering yourself. You're not a plant, but yeah, I know. By showering, by immersing yourself in the bath. Okay, is that that is concrete enough, I think. Okay. Oh no. Yes, this one. No. What am I doing? Okay, do not be so hard on yourself, Pile 2, like I did just a second ago. Do not be hard on yourself. You're not here to be so hard on yourself. That is not our purpose. Okay, what? How can you integrate and move forward from this, with this moon energy, with this Pisces sort of past life 5D connection with someone that you can let go of, with this obsessive thinking? How can you move forward? Good luck. And the ego. You're guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Let go of the past and soar. Fly, Pile 2. You're a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. You're such a playback, Pile 2. You're this tiny, colorful, red, orange, cute thingy that's bringing good luck everywhere, anywhere you go. So do not give your heart out to things, people that don't deserve of your devotion. Instead, put those energy back on yourself. Okay, what does the universe want you to always remember? How to what does the universe want you to always remember? That is too many. I'll take the bottom one. Oh, Hangman. Oh, okay. Blurry energy in a row. No, not in a row, just back to back. Pisces, Neptune, you're pretty dominant. Maybe your birth chart are dominant by the infamous Pisces. No, not infamous. I love Pisces. I love them. But Pisces have the tendency to be unrealistic and to live in a bubble that they deem is true. But the universe wants you to always remember that you're this wise person that is hanging yourself on the tree voluntarily. This is upright. And you're here to really find out the truth about yourself, which is ladybug, your bright energy. But what you're going through now is a dense murkiness. So while you're here obtaining sacred universal secrets, the universe wants you to always remember to what do you call, stay level-headed. Yeah, to remember you're both a magician and a high priestess, and you're here to serve as a channel, as a psychic channel, not as in very a woo-woo delusional that kind of stuff, but yeah, in order to be a clear channel, you have to really go deep into this Neptune world and to show up as a healthy Pisces that is very creative, very psychic, very nurturing, very in tune, the most in tune ones with the universe. So you can manifest, you can do anything that you set your mind to. Pile 2. Okay, what does the universe want you to always remember? Wait! How miraculous. Mermaid of Lemuria, joy and stand your ground, because you're a ladybug. You're good luck itself. Why would you be overly obsessive with anyone, anything? Because you are the hangman, you are the wise source. Joy and good luck, that is your true essence here. But when you cross this obstacle, you'll find out, you'll remember that, yeah, all of this oceanic energy that's related to Pisces, okay, I think I'll leave you here, pal, too, because I'm being told to not go in too deep about this, because you have your own interpretation, and you are wise, you're psychic, your first thoughts about this are always correct, because you're intuitive. Then that's it, period. You're intuitive. So I hope you enjoyed today's reading, pile 2. Stand your ground and your joy and good luck yourself. I'll see you next time. Hi, pile 3. Hi, pile 3. If you chose this purple fluorite, this is your pile. And I'm sorry. I'm seeing that maybe some of you have been having migraines or sleepless night recently. So this fluorite is here to help with your stable crown chakra connection. Sorry, I don't know why I have to keep clearing my throat, but it's possible that you've been finding your voice as well recently. Okay, or maybe you're planning moving elsewhere to live. Anyways, I'm having a blocked throat right now, but okay. Let's see how this would go, and we're gonna look at your current obstacle, the lesson from the obstacle, and where you're stuck right now, and how you're gonna integrate and move forward. Lastly, we're gonna look at what does the universe want you to always remember. Okay, pile 3. Purple fluorite. What is your current obstacles, pile 3? Devil in reverse. This card is so big. Current obstacles. Queen of Cups. Why am I? Oh, I forgot to mention. The previous 2 piles were relatively darker with the lighting. I'm sorry, guys. I just need to turn on all the lights because it's getting too dark. So your obstacle, why is it not looking like obstacles? Definitely your psychic power, your crown, your soul star chakra is opening up like never before. It's pretty wide open, so you might be experienced, like I said, migraines, because well, when you can't anchor the energy, things go south, right? But the devil in reverse. Maybe maybe this is talking about a habit that you coexist now, but there are adjustments that need to be made. Spirit, could you clarify the obstacle of pile 3, because this doesn't seem like it. Obstacles of pile 3, please. Maybe you're going to out of frame, too rebellious. Well, there's no such thing. As long as you're not committed crime. I mean, okay, let's just see your oracle cards. Silence. This card is number 9, 36. There's a sweet embrace in the nothingness. Stillness brings a presence of self fully embodied. There is a sense of spirituality and maybe even though you are developing your intuition, and the clarity around your weakness, your okay, let's call it vulnerability. Even after this, you're feeling like there's nothing going on with the path that you were treading on. And this is a path that you previously didn't think that you would take. And now that you're on it, there seems to be nothing happening here except for you polishing your chalices. And the top of the chalice is scorched, like burned, pretty brittle, and it's about to break, I think. And you're sitting in front of the cliff behind you. So maybe you're contemplating doing something that takes a lot of courage, and maybe it's not rational, but it is out of your gut feelings telling you to do this. And there's sun and moon energy, so everything seems to be aligning now to make this happen for you. That's your thoughts originally, but total silence as of now. So the lessons from these obstacles, what are they? What is it teaching you from the universe? And your eyes are closed here. Total silence. Maybe you're trying to hear what your intuition is telling you, but our everyday life is full of noises. So try to clear out those unnecessary screen scrolling. Yeah. It takes presence to do that. And what is the lessons, please? For Power Free. The sun in reverse. So there's sun, it's cloudy. There's hope. You feel hopeful, but at the same time you don't know where this is going. So it's bittersweet. It's like you're maintaining your hopefulness, but there are dark clouds that's always lurking around the corner. It's teaching you to remain your brightness, like what I just did with starting from this pile, because I turned on all the lights. I think it's because the universe are trying to teach you to turn on the light inside of you. and I need to cover them. And to be like those children, oh, I need to cover them, oh my god. To be like those children that are carefree, right? So this might be a big lesson for you, because when it's cloudy, you're feeling like, when is this gonna end, and is there really any hope for me moving forward? And it's also telling you to stay confident, being who you are, being this start of the show, and you are a natural. You are a natural when it comes to attention. So that is to say, people are drawn to you naturally. Okay. So keep up your brightness. The spirit, the universe is telling you here. And where are you stuck right now? What is your blind spot, blind side? And wait, didn't even realize. What is your blind side? Four of Swords in reverse. You're not willing to change your narrative for now. You can't figure. You cannot find the bright side of this yet. And you need to, when it comes to Four of Swords, it's about how we confine ourselves in the thought patterns that we are used to. So when we think we're like this, it's automatically things stays the same. But that's not the truth, because you can't change. You can change your perspective by training your thoughts. You can write down the thoughts that's bugging you on a piece of paper or anything, or drawing might do as well. Try to express your current thoughts, your current beliefs in a practical way. So that is to let things have a outlet, instead of staying stuck in your head and finding no answer whatsoever. And when you write down your thoughts, you can ask yourself if that is the fact, if that is true. That is a process to really train your thoughts to reconstruct them, so that you can break the four walls of what you're thinking or how you're thinking things. Okay, so How will you integrate and move forward with this obstacle that you have? Pile 3. That's so fitting. The Hermit. The Hermit. You have this endless wisdom inside of you from over the centuries, from the source. You're holding this snake. It's a regenerative symbol, and your guardian, the black handsome dog, pretty dog here. You have all the elements that are here to help you stop and see where you're at. So if you, with the silence here, they're really telling you to be quiet and calm yourself. Stop with overstimulating outer things. They're only to distract you and not help you. You can't help yourself by like I said, examine your thoughts. And when you see how you're used to process your feelings and how you're used to talk to yourself, that is the realization of where can you change. So this is, they're telling you to direct yourself to this Virgo Hermit energy and to see how can you be of service right now. Anything you can think of and anything that you want to do from the bottom of your heart right now. I believe that you already have something on your mind that you want to do that can help people and yourself at the same time. So, oh yeah, I forgot. Moving forward, how can you integrate and move forward? Please, can you give us a card about this? And with the Hermit, what is the universe telling you about 3? These cards are so huge. There are 2. Should I take 2? Okay. I'll do this. These are all silent animals, silent energy. Lynx and elephant, greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. You're here to lead and be of service, like we talked earlier. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. However, you define success. Okay, keeper of secret. Take time out, yes, with the Hermit here, from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see other secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. So you need some solitude right now. Pile 3. In order to find your strength. And yeah. I believe there's no need to further explain, but yeah, because with this Fluorite, purple crown chakra, Hierophant, the Hermit, and all of these, you're wise beyond your age, and I believe in you. You should do that too, and you already know. Yeah. You can Google the Gnosis, Gnosis. You may find you may find it pretty resonating with who you are. And okay, so lastly, what does the universe want you to always remember? Pile 3. Let's see. Okay, you're grand and your agility is something that you ought to cherish. Okay, want you to always remember. Okay. 2 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. 2 of Wands in reverse. Always remember. The universe wants you to always remember that you're gonna constantly crossing the portals that you do not wish to cross. No, that's not it. You do not. You feel pressure to walk through those passage, but they're destined to happen, and try not to resist changes in your life, even though silence can be scary. I know, but it's also cathartic. I want you to always remember past life healing. Should I? Here. Okay, let's put it here. Beautiful change. Yeah, like we said, you're constantly placed at different kinds of gates, but there is gonna be a painful period before you cross it, and that is your biggest lesson here, because you're here to do the immense healing of your past life, and you have some magical powers here. And it reminds me of throat chakra. That explains why I had this blockage at the start of this reading, and maybe this is talking about your throat chakra state. It's not completely closed and blocked and balanced, but you'll find yourself from time to time, or most of the time, falling back into the state of not being able to voice yourself, not being able to really express your true needs or your true desires, because this elephant reminds me that how tender your heart is. And yeah, but that is exactly why you need to do this. This is your mission. One of your missions now is to heal your past life wound, and Hecate is here to aid this movement of yours. So it's also a moon symbol, high priestess kind of vibe. Yeah, it's pretty mystic and mysterious that is happening here, but everything's gonna be all right, pile 3. Okay, so try to remain silent for now, and your intuition will lead you to where you need to go next. And I hope you have I hope you resonate with this reading. If not, you can always choose other piles. So thank you for listening. I'll see you next time. Hey pile 4, if you chose this Apache Tears Obsidian, this is your pile, and this crystal is pretty dope. It's here to help you get grounded if you're if you've been too focused on your upper chakras. This will help you feel connected to the earth, if that's what you need now. So we're gonna look at your current obstacle now and the lessons from it. Also, where do you feel stuck now, as well as how you will be integrating and move forward with the lessons that you've learned from this obstacle. And lastly, we're gonna look at what does the universe want you to always remember. Okay, that's about it. We're gonna start with the first question. What is your current obstacle, pile 4? What is your current obstacle? Oh, it's not coming out. Is this it? Page of Swords. A lack of clarity. Lack of clarity. Yep. Okay, let's do this again. Can you give us one more? Lack of clarity, and what else? Obstacles for pile 4 now. Okay. Ooh. Oh no. Okay. Ignore my woo. It's actually good. Okay, relax, guys. The Tarot's here to help you get rid of annoying things. If you want clarity, it is here to take away the false narrative, the false perspectives, knowing that you placed on yourself your obstacles. Okay, or recently you fell out, you had a fallout with someone which you cherish, you adored. It can be a coworker, a sibling, not necessarily a loved one, a lover, but that might be a possibility. Or you're finding it hard to be in this curious energy that propels you to explore things that you are not familiar with, but you know that is what you are needing to do now. And two people fell out of the tower, like I said. Okay, so blue is the dominant. Blue and red is the dominant colors here. So the tower is here to serve as a bridge, that's bridging your third eye and your root with the earth. So as we mentioned earlier, you might be needing to ground yourself right now. Okay, so something happened, but we are not sure what happened. Maybe we can pull a clarifying card. Why is the tower here? What happened? What happened with Pile 4, or what happened in Pile 4's life that caused this tower? What happened? Yeah, I just wanted to say the chariot might be significant, but I didn't say so. Nobody knows that if that's true or not, but that is true. I did want to say it, because 16 is essentially a chariot when you handle it well, because after the destruction comes a rebuild of both your shadow and your light. Or maybe you want to move to other countries, but you just found out that visa is going to be tough, or something like that. Something's very difficult for the things that you want to do. But you already possess this Cancer, this nurturing source for yourself to encourage yourself that you can go through whatever difficulties that you might be encountering with, even though you don't have a clarity, even though you don't have enough information. Okay, what's the lessons from this obstacle? Hey, we're having... Okay, we're gonna look at this first because, okay, that is, they come together. So, obstacle and oracle. All hello. It's Eve. Number 1. Call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiven howl as you stomp your mind through the ground. What's that? The first file that I want to read the guidance. Number 1. So you're embarking on new territory. Emotion summoning. 34. You might be 34 years old. You're summoning something. Okay. If you have pulled All Hallows Eve, you are being called to summon your inner magic. the spiritual realm is smiling on you and is waiting to be made use of. Some additional ways to use this energy is to create a Samhain altar that stays throughout the year, or working with one of the correspondences of Samhain. Additionally, you might try working with more profound, darker energies, such as crown energy or dark goddess such as Hecate. Hecate just popped up in the previous pile. Or Morgan, calling on a deity regularly will help you develop the ability to summon power at will. So you're summoning your willpower. This is also talking about the willpower, the chariot. Okay. Let's see. The lessons from these obstacles. Page of Wands in reverse. The lessons. It's telling you that don't look down on yourself before you even started. Don't be discouraged before you even started digging into this thing that you want to explore. Like we said, with this Page of Swords, you may be finding it hard to summon a curious energy in terms of your current exploration in life. Okay. Page of Wands. So you might be suffering from lack of determination, diligence, or you're just not a person that is very patient. I said what I said, but I hope you don't mind that I said it, because I am also not a patient person. But when you don't have something, you ought to learn from it, right? And the universe will ask you to learn that lessons over and over again in order for you to obtain that that side that you don't have. Okay, so where are you stuck right now? Where are you stuck right now? Oh, my cat is scratching something. I'm shuffling for forever. I want to show you guys something. Where is it? Where is my... God, where's my notebook? Huh? Oh, here it is. I want to show you something that I drew earlier today. It kind of reminds me of this girl that's turning her back, but she's determined to go into the woods, the forest, to embark on something. See this? How similar? Well, not exactly similar, because but this is you. You're currently going on this path, and like, question mark. And yeah. The only difference is that you don't have very long hair here. And what is this? I don't even know. And I wrote, is that a bad thing? Because I felt pretty lost for the past couple of days, and I try to write down my thoughts, and I drew this picture because I feel like I'm in the woods. How fitting is that? And I think this is just to offer an invitation to the question that asking us, is that a bad thing to be in the woods? And if there's any how do you say it? Will anyone ever get out of the woods in their lifetime, or our whole lifetime is just our walking in the woods? I don't know. Something to think about. Okay. Where are you stuck right now? Where are you stuck right now? Pile 4. Three of Cups. You're resisting to feel joy. Sorry for my burping. You're resisting to feel pure joy because you feel like you have some digging up to do. But you can also have fun in the woods. You can get chased by monsters and outrun them. Is that a fun experience? I don't know. But yeah. You're having trouble to maybe not in the long term, but maybe in the past couple of days you're having trouble to see things in a delightful way, or being gratitude mode, like you what is that popping sound, like you used to. You're not unfamiliar with gratitude, but just this couple of days you're having trouble going back into that mode. So yeah, just slowly pick up the paces that you think you lost. And how will you integrate and move forward? Pile 4. Call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Every step counts. Pile 4. I want to say this hangman has been in every pile, I believe, today. Okay, how will you integrate? Or maybe it's because we're at the seasons of Saturn in Pisces right now. So we have to face what we have to face. And you have to see what you have to see. You might be thinking like, what am I here listening to this crap, but okay. I'm getting the oracle cards to get more information. How will you integrate and move forward with this hangman energy, this Pisces 12th house? To really, they're all here to alter your subconsciousness, alter the most hidden part of at the back of your mind, at the back of your head, the most hidden parts, and you ought to dig them up and to place them on the floor, place all the cards on the floor and on the floor, place all the cards on the table to see what you can adjust. Okay. What I just said. Coyote, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Make time to play with this 3 of Cups. You're gonna make it upright. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. How similar? You might be thinking, no, they're not similar, but it is for me. Okay. Revealer of truth. Goes back to the Page of Swords in reverse. You don't think you have the truth. You don't think you see the truth, but you're the holder. You're the revealer of truth. And the card just confirms that. Okay. Oh, why? Last but not least, what does the universe want you to always remember? Pile 4. It's the first time that I do 4 piles. It's just I don't know how other readers do that many piles, like go up to 6 or 7. They're just amazing. Okay, what does the universe want you to always remember? Pile 4. What does the universe want you to always remember? I'll place it at the right. Okay. Can you give us 1 card, please? Thank you. For pile 4. 2 of Pentacles. Look right into your darkest secret. This. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. You have to always remember that you are a juggler. No, that's not it. You've always to remember that you are more than resourceful. You are the resource itself. And it is your your natural talent is to keep things in balance. With this 2 of Pentacles, the ships are at the back and they're like woo 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 upside down, and the waves are huge and stormy, but you're here like juggling things and pretty, in a pretty effortless fashion with your tall hat, which I'm not sure that I appreciate. It looks like a weird thingy. But you're covered in orange and green. That tells me you have already passed the point of healing your heart and sacral chakra. Ah, why is it not coming out? What does the universe want you to always remember? Intuitive awakening and soul family. You are the Avalon priestess with this intuitive awakening, and you're the guardian of cosmic knowledge with this candle that I'm seeing. And you have a Harry Potter scar on your forehead, except it is a moon, which is the same as the moon that's behind you. And High Priestess is also a 2, and you're embodying this 2 of Pentacles. So even without your knowing, you're already in this union of yin and yang. That's what the universe wants you to remember, that you always find a way to go back on the scale of balance. When one thing is out of balance, you have your way. No matter what it is, you have your way to be in your balance from a creative approach. And by doing this creative approach, you are conveying this cosmic knowledge to people that you know or you don't know, because you're a Harry Potter with a moon scar. Oh, you must be having long hair, or not, but it's coming up twice, so. And yeah, the colors are pretty dark, but and blue and purple, but you're doing better than you think. Power 4, that's all I can say. And yeah, I hope you don't think that I hope you don't think that I didn't give you anything valuable for your current situation. I hope that's not the case, but I can't control how you think about me, what you think about me. And the same goes to you. You can't control anything outside your ability, outside your yeah, okay? You can only control how you react to things. But I'm convinced that you're doing great. Because 2 of Pentacles is not something light. It's it takes a lot to be in this state, and you can thank yourself for that. Okay, so I hope you resonate with this reading, and I'll see you next time.